Hey guys! So, some of you need to go to classes tomorrow, and some of you need to go to work by 6 in the morning, and you still can't fall asleep? And it's almost midnight on the clock. What's more, Broc's new video came out. Well, don't worry. This video is just right for you. It'll help you fall asleep immediately after watching it. If it doesn't help, then you're doing something wrong and you need to watch it again. Well, for starters, put away your phone or any other gadget. Next, you should get yourself in a good sleeping position. By the way, this might be the reason for the problem. The most healthy and useful is sleeping on your back. It is recommended for people suffering from curvature of the spine or scoliosis, people with problems with the gastrointestinal tract, cardiac activity, skin diseases, and hypertensive patients. It is sleeping on your back that allows you to relieve the whole load from the spine and neck, avoid squeezing the nerve endings, and promotes even blood circulation. But if you snore or suffer from respiratory arrest in your sleep, well, you never know. Then such a sleep on your back is counterindicative for you. Sleeping on the side or the fetal position. On the one hand, it is considered the most natural for a human. In addition, if you want to live long, monks and yogis are promoting sleeping on your left side. On the other hand, sensible doctors are extremely negative about sleeping on the side. After all, when we lie on our side, our spine receives an additional load due to the deformation of natural bends. The load on the cardiac system increases, and the risk of creases and premature wrinkles on the face increases due to contact with the pillow. But both methods work only when we are already sleeping. But in order to fall asleep quickly, you need to use the most popular position for this, on the stomach. This position allows you to fall asleep as quickly as possible, but unfortunately, this is its only useful property. While sleeping on the stomach would disrupt the blood supply to the brain. And when we turn our head to the side, we don't allow the chest to expand, making it difficult to breathe during sleep. Sleeping on the stomach negatively affects the internal organs, as their blood supply is disrupted. First of all, the genitourinary and digestive systems are affected. Sleeping on the stomach is harmful to the facial skin, provoking premature aging, creases, and even skin diseases such as acne. But all this is nothing compared to the fact that the next morning you will feel and look like shit. Well, also, you can ventilate the room. After all, how quickly you fall asleep also depends on the temperature. If it's pretty hot around you, it doesn't matter if the blanket is warm, or you put on heated pajamas, or the heat gun is blowing right at you, or you set your room on fire. In this case, 100% you will not fall asleep quickly. And when you fall asleep, of course if you succeeded, then I assure you that you will not sleep normally. You will wake up at least 3 times during the night. So, in order to quickly and normally fall asleep, your body temperature should decrease by about 3 degrees Fahrenheit from the initial temperature. In general, scientists say that it is ideal to fall asleep in a room with a temperature of about 65 degrees Fahrenheit. But be careful, because if it's at least half a degree lower, you might freeze to death. Well, it seems that we should look for the killer. Nah, hardly so. Look, the temperature of the room is 62 degrees. It looks like we have another case of a suicide by hypothermia. But also, to fall asleep quickly, you can prepare yourself in advance. For example, by taking a bath or hot shower. Hey, didn't you say that on the contrary, you need to drop your body temperature to fall asleep? Yep, that's right. You're not going to sleep in the tub, right? We do this so that our body in hot water directs blood to the surface of the skin, since it can't stand the heat. This makes the skin a bit red. After you get out of the heat, your dilated vessels send their internal heat into the environment, dramatically cooling your body, thereby making your brain think it's time for sleep, and you fall asleep quickly and calmly. So, what time is it already? What? It's already 2 a.m. and I still can't sleep. What should I do? Well, first get rid of all the clocks that are in the room, and all the objects that can tell you the time. Having the opportunity to look at the time, and to know how much you haven't slept, will only add more stress to you, which won't let you fall asleep quickly. Remember this: no nicotine, coffee, soft drinks, chocolate, some kinds of tea, or food. Nicotine is a stimulant, so if you want to quickly fall asleep, smoking in the evening is not an option. You can have some coffee, soft drinks, chocolate, or tea only 8 hours before bedtime, to let all the caffeine disappear from your body. Also, you should not eat food before bedtime. After all, in addition to the fact that you won't be able to fall asleep quickly, you will also get fat. Yep, right in the morning. It also helps you fall asleep faster if you're exhausted. So, exercise, but not right before going to bed. Otherwise, you won't fall asleep at all. About 4 hours before sleep or earlier. The earlier, the better. The same applies to naps. Taking a nap during the day is good, but don't go to bed after 3 p.m. Otherwise, you won't fall asleep at all. Exactly. Also, make sure you're relaxed before bed. If you're trying to sleep but you're feeling worked up, your brain is simply not ready for sleep. Relaxing activity an hour before bed, such as reading, relaxing music, talking after sex, is the perfect activity to get you in the right mood. Finally, remember the rule. More sunlight during the day and darkness at night. It is important to be under sunlight for at least 30 minutes a day. And at night, either close up all your windows and doors, get rid of all appliances, and tell your pets not to open your eyes. Or use a sleep mask. Not that kind of mask. Well, if you didn't manage to fall asleep after this video, then watch it again. Perhaps you're doing something wrong. And if it worked, well, then good night. And I hope you turned off the transition to the next video. Otherwise, it was me, Broc from Broccoli Academy. And thanks for watching. Well guys, if watching this video helped you fall asleep quickly, then you owe me a like, subscription, comments about the methods that help you best, and sharing with your friends. Let them also watch the video and stop suffering from lack of sleep. If nothing helped, well, then maybe you're doing something wrong. Or you're the chosen one.